So let's start out with the problem of Mary and Susan that we were discussing last time. And let me remind you that we had Mary who was going to invest $20 into a present. So they were going to buy a present together, and Mary spent $20, and Susan, who was the older uh, sibling, spent $30 on the thing, right? So if we have our share, so this is a $10 share. I've drawn a $10 share here. So each square or each rectangle is going to be a $10 denomination. So this thing is that I've drawn is $10. So you can see that Mary has two rectangles, so she's $20, and Susan has three rectangles, so she's $30, right? So this is what I've drawn. Now we work through this, and we can work through this again, that if we work it out, we know that the ratio of Mary to Susan was equal to 20 to 30 if we use $1 as the unit, but we could also say this is equal to 4 over 6 if we use $5 as the unit that we are comparing with. And if we use a $10 unit, then this can be equal to 2. Let me just undo this. So this would be equal to 2 is to 3, right? So 4 is to 6 is for a $5 unit, and 2 is to 3 is for a $10 unit, right? So now you can see that I can take Mary and just see that this is exactly, if I try to superimpose it on the other, you can see that Mary is exactly 2/3 of Susan. So what you can see clearly from this thing is that Mary spent, so M spent 2/3 of S. Okay, that's exactly what it means. So which really means that Mary, if you use the definition of, is 2/3 multiplied by S, which is just another way I can divide both sides of this equation by S, and what I'll get is that Mary over Susan is equal to 2 over 3, right? So now you can see we started out with Mary to Susan, the ratio of Mary to Susan being 2 is to 3. And now we have come to the point that we can define Mary divided by Susan as being equal to 2 divided by 3. And these are very similar or maybe identical notions. So maybe, and this is sort of the punchline of what we can think about, that maybe we can think of ratio as the same as division. We'll explain it more next time, but ratio equal to division is a thing that maybe it becomes clear from here, because we really said Mary to Susan is in the ratio 2 is to 3, and we came to the conclusion that Mary divided by Susan, because a fraction is really division, because we know that fraction is a division. So Mary over Susan is equal to 2 over 3. So 2 divided by 3. So we'll try to make more sense out of it next time.